Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today we're looking at a report from Corebridge Financial Inc. And let's just say sometimes the biggest news isn't in the numbers, but in who is leaving the building and why. So you know how sometimes important people at big companies decide to move on? Well, that is exactly what is happening here. Corebridge Financial Incorporated is letting us know about a big change at the top. On the 27th of October of 2025, Elias Habib, who was the chief financial officer, told the company he is planning to resign. He is not just walking out the door though, he is going to stay on for a bit, about 6 months, to help with the transition. His last day will be the 24th of April of 2026. The important thing here is that the company says this decision wasn't because of any problems or disagreements about how the company's finances are handled, its rules, how it operates, or anything like that. So it seems like he is moving on to a new adventure, but the company is assuring everyone that it is not due to any internal company mess. This departure of a chief financial officer is always a big deal for any company. They are the ones who really manage the money and have a deep understanding of the company's financial health. When someone like Mr. Habib steps down, especially to pursue another opportunity, it can sometimes make investors wonder what is next for the company's financial strategy. However, the official statement tries to paint a picture of a smooth handover and no underlying issues, which is good to hear. The company put out a press release about Mr. Habib's resignation. This is pretty standard, but it is the official announcement that everyone will see. It confirms the date his departure will be final and reiterates that he is leaving to take on something new. It's interesting that the press release date is the 31st of October, giving them a few days after he notified them to get their official announcement ready. Now, let's look at what the company has on its books. Corebridge Financial has different types of financial instruments, like their common stock, which is what most people think of when they own a piece of a company. They also have these junior subordinated notes. Think of these as loans that the company has taken out, but with some specific terms, these particular notes are due way out in 2064, which means they are a very long term debt for the company. The 6.375% is the interest rate they pay on these notes. It is important to keep an eye on these long-term debts because they represent a commitment of money for a very long time. And of course we have the common stock. This is the main way people invest in Corebridge Financial. The fact that they have this and that it is listed on the New York Stock Exchange shows it is a publicly traded company that anyone can buy shares in. This is the core of their business from an investor's perspective. The report also lists the titles of each class of securities the company has. This includes their common stock and their 6.375% junior subordinated notes. It is a way of formally identifying everything the company has issued to investors. The stock ticker for Corebridge Financial's common stock is CRBG. This is what you'd look for if you wanted to trade shares of the company. And for those junior subordinated notes we talked about, the ticker is KRBD. It's good to know the tickers for different parts of a company's financial structure if you are an investor. The company is incorporated in Delaware. Delaware is a very popular state for companies to register in because its laws are generally seen as business friendly. Many large corporations choose it for its established legal framework for businesses. This number, 001-41504, is the commission file number. It's like an official US Securities and Exchange Commission or ESEC registration number that identifies the company in their system. And then there is this number 95-4,715,639. This is the IRS employer identification number. It's basically the company's tax ID number, like a social security number for a business. This is the main address for the company's principal executive officers. It is where the day-to-day operations are managed from. And here is the registrant's telephone number. It's always good to know how to reach out if you need to. Looking at the items covered in this report, the main focus is on changes in leadership. Specifically, it addresses the departure of certain officers, in this case, the chief financial officer. It is also a place where companies would announce if they've elected new directors or appointed new key officers. This part of the report is about whether Corebridge Financial is an emerging growth company. These are typically newer, smaller public companies that get some regulatory benefits. They have to check a box if they are, and then another box if they've decided not to take advantage of longer timelines for following new accounting rules. For a company like Corebridge, it is likely they are not considered an emerging growth company anymore, but they still have to address it. Overall, this report is less about a deep dive into finances and more about a significant personnel change. The departure of a CFO is always something to watch, especially when it is to pursue another opportunity. While the company assures us there are no underlying issues, it still signals a period of transition. Companies need strong financial leadership to navigate economic conditions. So seeing a change at this level warrants a closer look at how Corebridge Financial will maintain its financial direction. We'll be watching to see who takes over and what their vision is for the company's financial future. What is your take on this CFO transition? Does it signal anything concerning for Corebridge Financial, or do you see it as a normal part of business? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this breakdown helpful, please give this video a like and subscribe for more corporate insights. And don't forget to join our Discord community through the link in the description for more discussions and updates. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.